I fell on a loose towel at the grocery store, and now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Lunchin. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
The middle. Lunchin! That's another touchdown! Keeps the line. Now that becomes a hit. Castillo on. And that's going to be a fumble recovered by the Cardinals.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable is for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
At Brownsville ISD, every journey starts with a strong foundation.
Our academic programs inspire curiosity and critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits while still in high school.
Brownsville ISD.
One team.
One dream.
What's up, everybody? We are back for season 4, episode 1. This is Lunchin with the Hounds. It's presented by Meta Training. As always, I'm your host, Kevin Naro. We are joined by our first guest of the year, and that is Mr. Albert Chavez, a senior here at St. Joe, the QB1 of the Bloodhounds. Again, this is our first episode of the year. Albie is our first guest of the year as we are kicking off season 4 of Lunchin with the Hounds. First week of class, first day of school was on Monday. Today's Wednesday. We've all had kind of a couple of days just to kind of get back into the swing, into the routine of being back in school. And Albie, for you, coming back to St. Joe, what was first day of school like, and just kind of getting back into the swing of being back in school?
First day of school is really relaxing, to be honest. My teachers are amazing. I feel very good to have great teachers this year. I mean, it's kind of surreal since it's my last year here, you know, next year going off to college, but just want to spend the year good with my friends, have a nice, relaxed year.
Absolutely. So on the field, the Bloodhounds do have their first scrimmage tomorrow here at home against Port Isabel, but you guys have been putting in the work, from the off season, all summer long with the weights, strength and conditioning program, jumping into Midnight Madness, which was already going to be 2 weeks ago. Feels like such a long time ago.
It's been a while.
It's been a while, but it's only been about 2 weeks, week and a half. After Midnight Madness, you guys went right into two-a-days last week, and then this week was our first full week of balancing school and practice. What was the excitement? Walk us back to Midnight Madness and just being able to put that helmet on and just kind of take the field for the first time.
Midnight Madness is a big tradition here at the school. I mean, it's gotten a lot bigger since it first started, but being a senior, taking over from Gavin, he's a really good friend of mine.
Yep.
Being the quarterback, the face of the school, it was a little nervous. There was a little nerves going, but going through 2 days, it was nice. It was relaxing.
Absolutely. How have you adjusted, Albie? Because with obviously the weather conditions and the wet bulbs, and now we're having to have practice early in the morning. And how are you adjusting to that? Have you adjusted to that, having to be an early bird?
Yes, I mean, typically I'm not much of an early bird kind of guy, but the team supports everybody. Like we're very consistent of being on time. We don't want nobody late. We honestly prefer the morning practice over the afternoon because I feel like we get some more work in, that the heat just affects us more in the afternoon than it does in the morning. So I feel like it's not a big problem for us.
Absolutely. And I mean, do you prefer mornings or evenings, or where are you at with that?
We definitely prefer the morning, to be honest, because at the evening, I mean, here at this school, schoolwork is a big deal here.
Yeah.
So right after school, we do our weights, or some days we don't have weights. We'll go home, we get to do our work done, and we're asleep at a good time to wake up back in the morning.
That's the pro though, is that you get to go home early.
Yes.
About having morning practices and stuff. But with what you've seen so far with the team, what do you feel is going to be a strength of this year's team?
A strength, definitely our desire to win. We feel we're very underlooked this year, having graduated so many people last year, but we're very, I would say, unified. We have a lot of discipline, and we keep each other at our 100% as much as we can.
Absolutely. And for you, we'll start with your own goals, your personal goals. What are some goals you set this year?
Some goals this year, definitely number one, staying healthy. I do want to stay healthy throughout the whole year. Keep my teammates supported. I want to keep them first and me second. A big one is probably follow the rest of the quarterbacks that have come to this school in the last 5-6 years and get that Dave Campbell trophy. That's a big one for me and my coach Tino.
Yeah, that's and you got some big shoes to fill.
Yes.
With Gavin, being a three-year guy here at St. Joe. What about the team? What are some team goals that this team has set for this year?
Team goals, again, staying healthy. We've had a couple problems throughout the last couple years of injuries, big ones. But right now we're looking pretty good. Team goals, other than that, definitely getting better and better week by week. Like last week, we had a rough start, but we've gotten a lot better from last week to this week, and we hope to get it better every week.
For sure. What are some things? Maybe I know tomorrow's just a scrimmage, but as far as the scoreboard really may not matter as much. At least in my brain, it's more of seeing where we're at when we finally get to hit someone else in a different uniform, and I know that also brings a lot of excitement. But what are maybe some goals or maybe some things that you guys want to accomplish tomorrow, given that it's the first scrimmage?
Definitely keeping our emotions in check. We have a couple problems with that, but I feel like if we stay emotional together, we celebrate our big things, we don't push each other down, we'll be all right tomorrow.
Absolutely. Any shout outs you want to give before I let you go?
Head coach Tino, coach Drew, and Mr. Kevin Naro himself.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, we're happy to
Thank
have you
you.
back. You and your brother. That's
Yes.
another thing is you get to share the field with your
I
brother.
do. One more year.
For one more year. That's going to be a lot of fun. So Albert Chavez, QB1 of the St. Joe Bloodhounds. We're going to have a cross country and volleyball guests to join us here later on in the show. We're going to take our first break. This is Lunchin with the Hounds. Back with more when we come back.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
The middle. It's in. And it's another touchdown. Jones keeps the line. Now that becomes a hit. Castillo on. And that's going to be a fumble recovered by the Cardinals.
It seems like you'll do anything for your clients.
Anything.
Would you get a face tattoo?
What do you all think?
Looks good, boss.
Yeah, Lunchin.
Welcome back to Lunchin with the Hounds, presented by Meta Training. I'm Kevin. We are joined by now senior Sky Hudson. This is Lunchin with the Hounds. Like we said, Season 4, Episode 1. Time is certainly going by very fast.
It definitely is.
Did that hit you a little bit, senior Sky Hudson?
It's not even real, to be honest. I mean, I just haven't accepted it yet.
Yeah, it takes a while. Some kids, I've noticed, it clicks maybe their first day of school. Sometimes it clicks for them maybe later in the year. Usually after spring break, after Semana Santa, that's when it really hits home for seniors. But it also just depends on the sport too, because I know some seniors it'll click when their sport is coming to an end.
Oh yes, I could see how that happens.
Yeah, right.
Last volleyball game.
Last game in the dome.
Definitely gonna hit hard.
Yeah, absolutely. So how are those emotions? You just kind of in the middle, like you said, you hadn't clicked yet for you.
It hasn't quite clicked, but I mean, of course I am a little bit sad because I've been playing volleyball for a very long time.
Yeah.
It'll definitely be the end of an era. And I really, really do like my teammates and my girls. So it'll be a little bit sad to go on next year, but hopefully I can see them play in a game after I graduate.
But for now, we got a whole season ahead of us. You have a whole senior year ahead of you, and let's focus on the now is what I tell the seniors. But for you coming in, you've come through this program, and new coach, new era, new season. Just how has that been, and how's the adjustment been?
It's been really good so far. I feel like we've been playing really well. I'm really excited to see how this team connects better as we get to know each other, because we do have a very young team. We have a lot of freshmen, we have a lot of sophomores, and I feel like we're learning how to play together, and it's really fun, and I've really enjoyed it so far.
Absolutely, and it's a change. I come in and sit in on the practices, and I notice the intensity has just risen up, and I had a player tell me it's intense, but it's making us better.
Yes.
And I think that's good because we're seeing you guys bring that energy to practice, and we're seeing that intensity brought up just a little bit, and I think all those things eventually pay off in the game. But for you, you outside hitter, you kind of playing a couple of different roles. We're seeing maybe a new libero this year with different positions, new outside hitters, new setters. Just everything's just kind of still figuring itself out. That's kind of what I felt when I saw you guys on Friday. Is just you're still figuring the pieces out. Where are you all with all of that, and just kind of learning the new positions and just new system, new scheme?
Yes, it's a lot of new players too to the varsity team, and right now we're just trying to like learn to adapt and play with each other. We're learning how to really just communicate well together as a new team, and I really do like these girls. I feel like they have such good hearts, and like we have worked very well together so far in the preseason.
For sure. And tomorrow, ready or not, we have our first tournament of the year.
We do.
At 3, 4, and 5, so the Lady Bloodhounds will take on Mercedes Gruya, and then in the 5 o'clock game, they will take on Mission Veterans. Me personally, I'm excited for that one. I don't know if you're familiar with Mission Vets, but they're a 5A power in volleyball every year, year in and year out. So it's going to be a very good measuring stick for us to go up against a team like Mission Veterans. Mercedes is always tough in 5A. Gruya is, I believe, a 4A. So, but most notably that Mission Vets game, I think I'm most excited for. But it's also the first official game of the year, and that has to have a lot of excitement with it.
It does have a lot of excitement with it. I'm really looking forward to it, actually, because, I mean, first senior game and everything.
Yeah. Yes.
Start of the season. I feel like it's going to be a really good senior season. That's, like, my main goal is to just have the best season I can, be a leader for these girls.
Yeah, because you've been in the playoffs each of the last 3 seasons, correct?
Yes.
And that's what I was telling Coach Regina on Monday's show in the 5th set, was that a lot of these girls, they're sophomores, juniors, some of them even seniors, that they've been there, kind of done that. They've been in the postseason. They've had postseason success. You were here when we beat Victoria here at home. So there's been a lot of good experiences that you've had, and I think that experience it's all led to this year.
Yes, I agree. I think beating Victoria was one of my favorite memories.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Well, that year itself was just beating Victoria here at home, winning the games before that, beating Victoria here at home, taking that momentum, going into the Cyprus game, winning the playoff game in Houston.
I definitely had a lot of energy that season.
There was a lot of energy and just a lot of travel, because I was telling Coach Reggie, is like we played Victoria. We went up Friday for the playoff game, spent the night, woke up Saturday, played, won, came back, chilled on Sunday, went back to Houston Monday, played Tuesday, and came back.
It was a lot
fun,
of traveling.
It was a lot of traveling, but it was certainly a lot of fun. But again, as a senior, you have one more chance to make the postseason, and I don't know if we've talked about this, but the district looks different.
It does look different. I know a couple of teams aren't there anymore, and like there's new teams added.
Yeah, so John Paul II is added, and we took away St. Mary's Hall and Victoria St. Joe.
Oh, okay.
So you lose the rivalry there with Victoria, and that game was always the game we always would love to get up and go for. St. Mary's, we had traditionally taken care of them up until last year, got a little bit tough.
Yes.
So two teams are out of the district, and we do add John Paul II. We still got to go to San Antonio, either way. But we still have our rivalry with Saks. We have our game with St. Anthony's. We have our game with Providence, and then we have our rivalry, of course, with Laredo, which that's always fun to do. So
yes, I'm expecting a lot of travel to continue, especially just the games in San Antonio. And
always.
Yeah, I really do enjoy those memories though, like traveling together with the girls on the bus and. Just it's always like they always make me laugh.
For sure, and also too, in the non-district portion of the schedule, we have Harlingen South on the non-district. We have Lyford, we have Brownsville Veterans, we have Los Fresnos. So those 4 games itself, and I like how those 4 games, maybe not in that order, but it's those 4 games, and then we jump right into district.
Yes.
So I think we're gonna learn a lot in those 4 games.
I agree. I think those 4 games are definitely like we're gonna be able to organize ourselves better.
For sure.
Learn how we need to communicate and connect as a team.
For sure, and it's only going to make us better.
Yes.
Playing the Los Fresnos of the world and Harlingen South and all that. So, but other than that, Sky, I mean, hopefully you have a good senior year. We're excited for this season. For the volleyball folks, The fifth set will be every Monday at 6 p.m. on the Bloodhound channel. New coach had to come up with a new name. Do you like it? You can be honest. The fifth set, is it catchy?
The fifth set. No, I do like it.
Is it catchy? Okay.
Yes.
Trust me, I thought all summer long trying to come up with a name.
You're brainstorming.
I was brainstorming all summer, and I was like, and what was funny was like Coach O didn't even like coffee, but it just sounded cool.
It
Coffee
just
with Coach
sounds
O. It
good.
just sounded cool. We were in the cafe. Then we did it live Monday mornings. So I'm like, it just sounds cool. So I'm like, now I got to come up with something else. And I was like,
No, the fifth set.
The
sounds
fifth set,
cool.
right?
It sounds like it's a TV show name.
the fifth set. So that is every Monday at 6 on the Bloodhound channel for the volleyball fans out there, volleyball parents. You can watch that. This has been Luncheon with the Hounds. We have one more guest coming up after this. It's going to be Mr. Chacon. He's going to be representing the cross-country team. Sky, before I let you go, any shout-outs you want to give?
Probably just my mom because I know she's watching.
Absolutely.
Thank
All
you
right,
so much
For
for
sure.
everything.
Thank you for stopping by, Sky. The Lady Bloodhounds will be in action tomorrow at 3, 4, and 5 on the Bloodhound channel. We will have that for you live. We will be in Donna as the Lady Bloodhounds officially kick off the 2026 season. Back with more when we come back. This is Luncheon with the Hounds.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
At Brownsville ISD, every journey starts with a strong foundation.
Our academic programs inspire curiosity and critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits while still in high school.
Brownsville ISD,
one team,
one dream.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. Come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
It seems like you'll do anything for your clients.
Anything.
Would you get a face tattoo?
What do you all think?
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Welcome back, our final guest of the afternoon as we kick off Season 4, Episode 1 of Luncheon with the Hounds, presented by Meta Training. We are joined by freshman Mr. Jonathan Chacon, representing the cross-country team. So we've had a jam-packed show today, given it's our first show of the year, with Albert Chavez representing the football team, Sky Hudson representing the volleyball team, and now Mr. Chacon representing Coach Teddy's cross-country team. So Jonathan, how have you adjusted just first week of school? Today's day 3. What was day 1 like?
Day 1, it was really tiring, like all the running and then school, and then, yeah, it's like a lot now.
Yeah, because before in your summer workouts, you would come to your workout and you could go home, take a nap, watch some Netflix.
Yeah.
You're done for the day. Now you got to balance the part of
Schoolwork and
working out in the morning and then handling your schoolwork. But what excites you most about cross country? And let's just kind of go back and what made you want to join?
Well, to me, I like running as a hobby, and then like it being competitive. I love that fact too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Were you excited that finally you get to compete at the high school level? Because it's one thing to compete in junior high, and it's more of your learning, and you're also competing, but it's more so when you get to the varsity level is when it counts,
Yeah.
right? What excites you the most of being able to be a part of that now?
Well, now like I noticed that like there's levels to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot tougher because I'm a freshman,
Mhm.
and then I'm probably gonna go with varsity. They're
Mhm.
running a lot faster.
Mhm.
But I mean, it helps me
Yeah.
like condition myself
Right.
to work with against those people who
Mhm.
are faster than me.
But you got a lot of knowledge with you. Coach Louis ran here. Coach Slater's done it forever. Teddy's done it for a long time, and
They're all good coaches.
yeah, they're all good coaches. And you've been around with the Alboreses of the world and guys that have been there, done that. I mean, even Sarah Pirtle, on the girls' side, you've been around some runners, and
Yeah.
could you see you learn some things from them
Yeah, like
in a way,
Yeah, like they're kind of inspiration.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, remember the the Gonzalez
yeah.
Cuates? Like,
Yeah.
you can learn a lot from them as well. So, what are some things that you may have worked on in the off season coming into the season? Maybe at the time, maybe it's a way that you wanted to run a style, or what are some things that you worked on?
In the off season, in the summer, I was running like at the start, like 20,
Mhm.
20 miles like weekly,
Mhm.
trying just to build a base
Right.
of running, and then closer to school, we went to Cloudcroft, the mountains,
Mhm.
like 8,000 elevation.
Mhm.
So we got some good running there.
Yeah.
And it's just about being consistent.
Right.
Always running.
That's one that Coach Louis does, right?
Yeah.
So I'm for sure I know you've heard of it, like kind of being around the program, but hearing about it and then actually being a part of it, was it everything that you thought it would be? Was it as tough as of what you've heard in the past?
It's a lot tougher. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely, yeah, because it's one thing to hear the stories and you're like, I'd like to be a part of that one day, and then to actually do it and be a part of it and make the trip, it sounds a lot tougher.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. What are you excited about going into Friday with the Friday Night Lights meet?
I'm excited. We have a freshman team, so I'm just excited about seeing what we can do.
Mhm.
I want to win against McAllen.
Absolutely.
That's the goal.
That's a great goal to have, and again, you mentioned, you're learning the competitiveness to it, because when I have other athletes on the show and their first time varsity, I ask them what's been the biggest difference between the junior high and the varsity, or the JV and the varsity, and the first thing, like in basketball, is they'll tell me the speed of the game. And for you, you're telling me the competitiveness of the sport is what you're going to see the difference. So, but I mean, we're excited to see where you guys go, and I know Coach Slater and the coaching staff, they tell me, hey man, we got a really good freshman group coming up, and they're really excited to see you guys. And also too, you'll eventually will get to district, to where you get to be a part of the district meet in Victoria, and then hopefully we'll be going to Waco at the state meet in late October. But what excites you the most about being a freshman? I mean, again, you've been here at St. Joe, so it's really, you kind of know where everything's at, but excited to be officially in high school?
Yeah, I mean, it's it's more or less like what I thought it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, same direction.
Harder classes though.
Harder classes.
Yeah,
Harder classes for sure. Absolutely. What was on your lunch menu today?
I had a sandwich.
A sandwich?
A sandwich
Cool.
and some water.
Cool. Absolutely. Well, I'm going to let you go. I know the bell is fixing to ring, but any shout outs you want to give before I let you go?
To my teammates.
Absolutely.
They're
Awesome.
the ones, yeah.
Absolutely. So, Mr. Chacon and the cross country team will be in action Friday night. That's the Friday Night Lights meet over in McAllen. So stay tuned for content with them. I know we have a media day later today for cross country, so we're excited for that. So, be ready for that. Let's get some energy in the media day. We'll get a TikTok going and some interviews later on our social medias. But that's gonna wrap up our first show of the year. Again, season 4. Can you believe that? Season 4.
Season 4?
Yeah.
How much episodes are there?
That's a very good question, and I would love to go back and find out. Because if I can kind of do the math, I mean, this show starts now and it ends at the ending of the school year. So
Every week?
every Wednesday.
Oh, shoot.
The only way we don't have it is if we're in Thanksgiving or Christmas.
So that's a lot of episodes.
So there's a lot of episodes. So every Wednesday, St. Joe family, 12:15 is the new lunchtime. So every Wednesday at 12:15, we're gonna have athletes join us throughout the year. This has been Lunchin with the Hounds, proudly presented by Meta Training. We will see you guys next week.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.